Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Kimberly. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Oh my god, the video just started. Why am I tongue tied? But okay, so thank you so much for clicking on this video. I do hope you hit that subscribe button and stick around and become a part of the CK gang. I really love and appreciate every single one of you. Like, just you watching my videos and just like interacting with it, it means the world to me. It doesn't like, you know, I never get used to people just like showing me love and just like supporting me. So every time you do that, I really appreciate it and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. But guys, today's video is an exciting one. I can never get my intros right, but it's okay. We're just going with it. Today's video is really exciting. I'm doing my hair and I'm also doing my makeup. What I'm excited is that y'all been asking me for makeup and I've not been giving, so I'm so excited to give you some makeup. Okay, so the makeup that I'll be doing today is going to be a flawless, my flawless foundation routine. What I've, trial and errored with until I came up with this base that I feel like it lasts, it sits. This will last you up to 12 hours and this is tried and tested because I incorporated like this whole like method in December and I did it more than once and it really stayed. I remember doing my makeup one Sunday to go to church and I did it like 7 in the morning, and at 7 o'clock in the night I was talking to my sister and she's like, oh my god, as soon as I call, your makeup is so fire. And I'm just like, girl, I've had this on since the morning time. And that day, everywhere I went, I got like a comment about my makeup in the supermarket, because I did go to the supermarket. Just like walking on the street randomly when I was at church, like a lot of people were saying they loved my makeup. And I also put that makeup in a reel. Do I put a reel in here? I don't know. But I did that makeup in a reel and everybody loved it. The only difference is I'm not wearing lashes today, so there's that. But I will give you like the keys to that flawless base, like the base that will last you, okay? And it just looks so good. Anyways, let's jump into the video because that intro was really long and I need to stop. Today's video is sponsored by UNice Hair, and shout outs to them for sponsoring this portion of the video. They did send over to me an amazing wig, which I need to go get. 1 second. So this is our wig. It comes in this packaging. I've done quite a few reviews for UNice. They already know I rock with them. This is our wig. It is in a beautiful color, which I've been seeing a lot on the internet, so I'm super excited to try. It's kind of cool with wigs that you can try these colors without trying it on your real hair. So that's like a plus. That's why I love me some wigs, because you can try any style, any color without messing your real hair up. This is a 13x4 wig. It is a 22-inch. All the specs will be in the description box below. As per usual, we got some free gifts. We got some wig caps, a headband, some lashes, quite a few things that you will find useful. And this is our wig. It is 22 inches. The color is beautiful. Ooh. It's a really nice color. This is a really, really nice color. I am loving it. It seems to be pre-plugged and it also has a strap in case you want to go glueless. Also guys, the knots on the wig, they're not like huge, they're like really tiny, so you could get away without bleaching the knots. But if you want that like I can't even talk, you want like that skin finish, I would definitely say bleach the knots. We're not bleaching the knots right now. We're just gonna, we're gonna finesse and we gonna go and we gonna give a slay regardless. And guys, the wig, it is a little short on the sides, but that's fine. I'm still gonna be able to rock it. As you can see, it don't come all the way down on my head. I can already tell that this is going to be fire. It would be great to like wash the hair before wearing it. I'm going to get my spray bottle and spray the hair and possibly like put a little bit of conditioner in it and then like detangle the hair and then do like the install. And I'm not gluing the hair down. I'm just using my Ebb and Wonder lace and it's a temporary hold. And when I use this, honestly, it can last like 3-4 days, but I don't want to keep the hair on long because I do need to wash my natural hair underneath right now. So it's not going to be a fun time wearing it because my hair needs to be washed. But let's get into it. Guys, so I co-washed the hair in a sense. I just used my spray bottle with some water and conditioner and I went through it. As you can see, the curls are starting to pop. Guys, now that I sprayed the wig on, this side, based on like how I cut it, it came down and it camouflaged the fact that it's like, you know, not as long. So that looks good. At least it doesn't look like a closure. And then this other side, we finessed. So I'm just gonna tie it down, let the spray sit a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back, hot comb like the front and do the edges, and then we're gonna get into the makeup because this is a curly unit. Ain't nothing much to do, which I love. So guys, I added some foundation in my part and we're working with a part on the side. The hair is done and I'm super happy about it. I'm not going to do any baby hairs. At first I thought I had to do baby hairs, but I'm not gonna do any. I realized that it could work on its own. I'm excited. It's time for like the makeup portion. Let me get some chapstick on because I'm not this dry. I'm gonna go grab the things that I need and we're gonna get into this base. Okay guys, so I put my hair back and we're ready to go. I'm gonna go over these steps as quickly as possible and hopefully they make sense, okay? So the first thing you wanna do to get like a flawless base, what's key is the preparation. You have to prep your skin before because if you don't, it don't matter what makeup you use, it's still not gonna give. So I made sure I cleansed my face, I exfoliated, I did that before I started doing my hair. I didn't put like my moisturizer and stuff on because I knew I was gonna come on here. I did add a little bit of serum, but because I was doing hair and different things, I'm going to get something to just like clean my face off altogether, even though my skin is already prepped, and then we're just gonna do the steps. So I pushed the hair back just a little bit just so y'all can properly see. I'm gonna go in with like my micellar water just to clean my face. I guess I've already cleansed my face, but because I was doing the hair and stuff, we're just gonna go in just so there's nothing really on the skin. Oh my god. There's nothing on the skin to like mess with the application. And guys, outside of having like clean skin, the next step that you want to have is to moisturize properly. Make sure you're using like a good moisturizer that works for you and your skin type before you apply any kind of primer or any kind of foundations. And for me, I've been loving the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Magic Cream, and that's from Charlotte Tilbury. I've been loving this. I use this on my skin to prep my skin before, and also like I would do like a little bit of eye cream because I want my face to be hydrated. I don't want to add the makeup to like dry areas. That's when you get like patches and it clings and it just looks like a mess. So you want your skin as hydrated as possible. I'm gonna be using the Magic Eye Rescue from Charlotte Tilbury, just like a tad bit to get my face together. Okay, so once your skin is like moisturized to your liking, you're gonna go in with your primer. I have been like loving the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, so that's what we're gonna use. And this is pretty inexpensive primer, so I'm here for it. And for this, the first time I used it, I didn't like it. It's because I wasn't applying it properly. So what I do, I like put it in my palm and like spread it out and then like apply it evenly to my face and use my fingertips to kind of like make sure it's like in there. So that's what we're gonna do. And guys, it will feel tacky, kind of like a little like glue on your skin, but that's good. So I'm just gonna let that sit for like a minute or two, and then I'm going to add my foundation. And for foundation, I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury foundation a lot recently. Well, since like Christmas, I used it and I was just in love with it again, so I've been using it like a lot. Before this, I used my NARS. Like my NARS foundation is my holy grail. I was trying to see if I could pick it up to show you guys, but I don't see it. But like my NARS soft matte foundation, a fave. So if I'm not using this, I have NARS on my face. So sometimes for me, the Charlotte Tilbury is amazing, and next time my skin just isn't feeling it, but for right now we're gonna use it. I have number 9 and number 10 because for me 10 is a little bit too warm, 9 is way too light, so I just like mix them. And the other day, because it was just like the winter time, quote unquote winter time, my skin was more fair than it usually is, and these were great. But on Saturday we had a lot of sun and I went outside and I didn't have sunscreen on, and I was in the sun for a while, so my forehead right now is burnt compared to how it was. So let's just see what happens when I use these. I'm gonna mix both, and I don't have like any special way of mixing them. I just add them and mix it together. Even if I put it on and it's not spot on, don't worry, don't fret. When I get my face done, it's all gonna come together. So we're gonna go in with our foundation. Another thing with like getting a flawless base is using clean tools. Like clean brushes and clean beauty blenders make the world of a difference. Like you could be using the most expensive makeup in the world, you got dirty like tools putting it on, it's not gonna come out like flawless or as flawless as it could be. So make sure your brushes and your beauty blenders, whatever you use, are clean. I washed my brushes for this video. Well, that's some of them, but I washed them because I wanted, you know, I wanted to make sure the makeup was makeuping. And I don't think I mixed this well. I think I put too much of number 9 in, but it's okay, it's gonna come together. And when you use a brush, it gives you like a more airbrush finish versus a beauty blender. But I use both because once I get done with the brush, I have to go in with a beauty blender to like make it more seamless. And always bring your foundation down here, okay? Don't let it stop here, else you're gonna look crazy. Okay, so I thought the color was off, but it looks good. I'm looking at it, it's good. Okay, 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 okay. And I try to not put as much foundation like in the middle of my forehead because I know I'm gonna go in with my concealers, and I tend to not put foundation like a lot up here because we're gonna use bronzers and stuff. And I don't really like a lot of product on my forehead, so I tend to just use like whatever is left in the brush to kind of like dab it in because product is gonna go over there. For contour, I'm not using anything like out of the ordinary. I can't talk. I'm not using anything out of the ordinary. This is like a black opal foundation stick, and this thing, I'm convinced it's like 3 or 4 years old. Well, maybe not 4, I'm being exaggerative, but maybe like 2 years, and I still use it, child. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna use it till the end. I don't pay attention to dates, but I'm gonna put like my areas that I'm contouring, and then I'm going to add my concealer. And this concealer is really thick, so you don't have to use a lot, so I try to not use a lot. This is the step that y'all need. If you didn't catch anything else, this is the step y'all need. After you put your foundation on and you put your contour in place and your concealer, before blending it out, make sure you get your setting spray. And this is what I use, and I'm a ride or die on this one. Like, this is it. If I don't have this, I can't do my makeup. It's not gonna make sense. So you literally set your face and then you go in and you blend everything out. This makes your face last so much longer and it keeps it together. You're gonna set your face in the end, but just like setting it in between, major key. We just gonna let that like dry down a little bit. And then we're gonna get to blending. When I blend, I push the product into my skin. I don't do this. Especially for my cheeks, I push it into my skin and I slant like my hand upwards because you're trying to raise your cheek. So that's what I do. And y'all, I'm by no means a professional. I'm not a makeup artist, I'm not a makeup guru. I just know what works for me, and I've realized that this is working, so I'm just sharing it with you guys. I'm gonna use my brush that I used to apply my foundation to neaten this up and to get all the parts that just had way too much. Do you see that? It just blends it in and makes it look real good. As I'm setting my face with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and for the first part of it, I literally push it into the skin, and once everything is set, I do go in and add like just a smidge bit for like a slight bake, not really a bake because I don't really be doing baking. And so I'm gonna go in with like some contour bronzer. I use this palette from Black Radiance. I just like literally mix the contour shade. Matter of fact, I don't think I need it, but I like slightly mix the contour shade, and I mostly use the Sculpt shade, and I just use it along here just to warm my face up. And I carry my contour and bronzer mixed together all along my cheekbone area. I think this literally lifts your face and it just makes you look really good. Along my forehead, around here, this area, just so it gets everything more snatched and together. Add a little bit to the sides of my nose. And I also bring the sides up into my eyebrows. That just makes it look really snatched. I don't know, but I see the girls do it and I do it and I feel like it looks really good. And for me, doing skin just works better. Like doing my base, it works better for me. And then I go in and I finish the rest of my face. Some people like to do their eyebrows or eyeshadows and stuff like that first. I'm not really a big eyeshadowy person. I really don't do that much because I almost always have lashes on. So I just add like my bronzer on my lid and I keep it pushing. My brows don't really do that much because I have microblading, so it's not really a lot. My main focus is on the base, and once I get the base, everything just comes together. My Fenty bronzer, this is Coco Naughty. I think I want to get a different color, and like, what's it called? What's the other one that I think I like? I don't know, but I think I want to get another color. But I'm just gonna use that because this is what I have, and baby, once I have something, it's gonna get used. We gonna use every drop, like all of it. Put a little bit of like bake under my eyes real quick, not a lot, just like the sides of my nose. Just a little bit, you know. That this area stays nice and just like snatched for the rest of the day. So this is the blush palette that I've been using. Oh my god, it's a mess because I mixed makeup on top of it. But this is the Saharan Blush Volume 1. And I've been using, like, I like the orangey shade. Oh my god. Okay, so I like this like orangey kind of vibe, and then kind of focus that here. And then in the front, I tend to use a little pink, and then I go in with my NARS Orgasm blush for that little extra pinky look in the front. So I mix all the blushes, okay? See, I go more orangey right here, and then it goes into pink. It's kind of like a sunset blush, if that makes sense. That's the kind of blush that I like. So that's what it's looking like. Let me do the same thing on the other side. I don't gotta do the crazy blush part that I do, but I love the blush. And once everything is together, it's gonna look amazing. Okay guys, so I'm okay with my base right now. What I'm gonna do is go back in with my setting spray, and we're gonna set it. We're gonna use like a good amount and let it just sit on your skin, and then I move on to doing the rest of my face, which usually just include my brows, a little bit of bronzer over my eyes, some lips. I would already be wearing lashes, but we ain't got no lashes on today, baby, but we gonna make it work, okay? Okay guys, so this is what the base is looking like. The sun is moving real funny. So if the color of, like, you know, the lighting looks different, that's the reason. And they are cutting grass right when I'm doing my video. But you know what? This is the base. This is what it's looking like. I think it looks amazing. I promise you this will last you all day, and it gets better as the day progresses. If you just like do those little steps, those little extra steps, it makes it way better. That is getting super loud. I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna do my brows and finish the rest of my face. I'm not sure I'll be coming back with lashes, y'all, because I don't have my extensions on and I hate putting on strips. So I'm gonna be back with the finished look and then to show y'all the hair. So babes, this is the finished look and I'm loving it. Like my makeup is sitting, and I promise you it's gonna last. The sun is moving a little tricky right now because it's like shifting, and I'm really trying to get the lighting good so y'all can see, but hopefully y'all see that this foundation, this face routine is flawless. It looks really, really good, and this is the finished results for the hair. I'm loving the color. I think it's so cute, and I'm really happy that I didn't do any baby hairs. I mean, you could do baby hairs. Maybe when I reinstall her, I'll probably like do some baby hairs, but I didn't do any baby hairs, and I'm not mad at it because I think it looks pretty good. And the hair for the most part is like dry. It still needs to dry a little bit more, but you could definitely like get like your comb and like fluff her out if you want it to be like more poofy. And I'm so sorry, that's my jacket, but I really love how this look turned out. If you like this look, then definitely check out the links for this hair in the description box. Shout outs to UNice Hair for sponsoring this video. I really enjoyed doing this video. If you want me to do like more videos like this, if you want me to do like more makeup tips and tricks that I use that, you know, have worked out for me, then let me know in the comment section below. I'm really happy how this look turned out. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm just annoyed by the light, but you know what? It's cool. It's cool. We look good, and that is it. Please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, become a part of the CK gang. Turn post notifications on. Don't forget, don't leave the video and you didn't subscribe, okay? And please like, please comment. The more comments, the more likes, the better it is for me and my channel, and the more opportunity I get to bring you awesome content. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye.